While the government has showed real commitment to implementing the truce items, Houthi militia continues to manipulate with negotiations and refuse to lift the siege blockade or open main roads in the city. This has aggravated the suffering of people. This report gives more details.
Residents of Taiz city hope UN-sponsored talks between Yemen's warring parties to reopen roads in Taiz will allow people in the city and surrounding areas to go to work and school and facilitate the flow of aid and goods. A deal is also a vital trust-building measure to cement a race truce that was extended for another 2 months on Thursday between the Houthi militia that largely took over North Yemen and the government forces. In Taiz city, the historic citadel perched on a rocky hill and an old mosque bear the scars of war. Many homes have been destroyed by shelling in the war that was started by the Houthi militia since 2015. Taiz governorate has a population of 5 million, including 400,000 in the city. The Houthis control the governorate's industrial areas, while the road closures have driven up food and fuel prices and disrupted access to basic services. Cancer patients there have to drive more than 3 hours along narrow mountain roads to receive chemotherapy, which they can barely afford in Taiz, a city that has been largely cut off from the rest of Yemen during a 7-year war. The siege has plunged the country into a humanitarian crisis. The prices of basic foodstuffs have risen dramatically as a result of the high costs of transportation due to the lengthy, dangerous roads. The country also suffers from a lack of portable water and poor medical services, especially for those with chronic diseases. Those who live in the countryside have to travel long distances on dangerous roads to reach the city and get medical treatment. According to international organizations, the Houthi militia should fulfill its commitment under the agreement, open roads and crossings in Taiz to end its isolation from the rest of Yemeni governorates, and not delay or link this humanitarian file with other political issues.